day, and thank you for joining us here once again at Goodtech Academy. I am Adam, and you are those beautiful little digital devices awaiting user input. Today, we're going to be talking about Linux. Why is it? What is it for? How do you use it? Why do you use it? Why is it so important? And why do PC gamers and PC aficionados prefer it over any other operating system? So if you're ready, I'm ready, and we're going to get into it just as soon as I figure out, how did you get back there? Oh, all right, cool, here we go. So, Linux is an operating system, or a kernel if you will. What that means is that it is system software that is built to manage your hardware and software to complete commonly used services for computer programs. It's kind of like Windows-ish. Where it does vary is that Windows doesn't share itself. It doesn't give out its hard code. However, Linux does. They do so that Linux can be modified, changed, copied, and even given out for free. In fact, Linux is so varied and out there so wildly that it's on devices that you may not even realize that it is a Linux base. So, every version of Linux is called a distro or distribution. There are many distributions out there, so many so that it's kind of hard to name them all, but I will name a few right here. Some of those distributions are Debian, Fedora, Ubuntu, Zorin, and Parrot. So as you can see, these distributions look wildly different, and that's because they're built for specific reasons. Some of these are built to handle giant servers like this one, maybe even ones that are at NASA that are controlling and tracking everything over your head in space, to everything all the way down to the small digital device that's in your hand, your cell phones, your tablets. Yes, Linux is even there. So, there are many reasons to run a Linux operating system, be it the free price tag or the low-end usage of hardware whenever it's running on the actual computer system. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a better operating system than, say, Windows. It does have its drawbacks. It is a computer operating system that I would call something for the computer literate. Those people who are comfortable running command line. Keep in mind that in Linux and now Windows 11, it's called terminal, not command line. But being able to type in those commands in that terminal and make the computer do what it wants to do. Also, Linux is really meant for those who aren't just going to get on, check their email, and get off. It's more meant for those people who want to tinker with every bit of their operating system from the startup to the end user results. So now, Linux isn't a perfect operating system, by no means. It does have some shortcomings, some major ones too. Shortcomings such as things that me as an IT person would recommend against. These shortcomings might be loopholes that potential bad guys can use to be able to get into your computer system and possibly do damage to you, yours, and your operating system. Or the fact that a lot of these distros aren't backwards and forwards compatible with other versions of itself. Meaning that if a newer version of the OS comes out, instead of updating to it like you could do from Windows 10 to Windows 11 right now, you basically have to just uninstall and reinstall your entire operating system and everything you have on it. Plus, there is the fact that a lot of software titles, such as Microsoft Office, Adobe, and major AAA game titles aren't supported on Linux, meaning you won't even be able to put them on there, and instead you have to go and find a Linux version or possibly even try to do some really ninja techie IT stuff to be able to get those software titles to run on your computer. Well, I hope you learned something. I know I did. If you have a question about this or any other IT or computer related topics, maybe you want to know more about Goodtech Academy and what we do here, or maybe you're just curious as to what my astrological sign is, leave a comment down below right here. Also, since you're down there, go ahead and right here, this little thumbs up button, go ahead and click on it, show me a like, and give me some love. On top of that, if maybe you like this content and you want to see some more of me acting crazy on camera, then go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get the notifications that way. Every time I post a new video, you get to hear about it. Until we get to see each other again, you stay the amazing people you are out there, stay safe, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.